Shalom Israel, this Officer Khan of the ISUPK with your daily milk scripture. Israel will be enslaved. This is from the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 48 through 50. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck, until he have destroyed thee. Verse 49. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagles flieth, a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand. Verse 50. A nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of old, nor shew favor to the young. Now let's break this down. Now in the beginning I said Israel would be enslaved, man. Isn't that the situation that we're in? Is it not? Right? Because of our disobedience, right? For our lack of faith. Okay? So, from the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 48 through 50. Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee. The Lord sent our enemy. Imagine you have an issue with somebody, right? Imagine you have an issue with somebody and that person you have an issue with is now your employer, is now your next door neighbor, is now your partner, you know, on a job, right? Damn, right? That's the first thing that comes to mind is damn, right? Because now that person has a title that's over you. So now guess what? You have to listen to that person. You have to listen to your enemy. You have to obey your enemy. And your enemy knows that he has this advantage over you. So now he's going to pick at you all day and every day. He's going to make your life extremely hard. He's going to make your life worse, right? Scripture reads, in hunger. He's going to make sure your lunch breaks don't last no longer than 15 minutes, right? Scripture reads, and in thirst. And don't be walking around thinking that you're going to just, you know, take a swig here and there, you know, of soda or whatever. That ain't happening, man, because your oppressor is on your neck, man. Scripture reads, and in nakedness, and in want of all things. You understand? Because you're going to want his clothes. You're going to want to buy his name brands. You understand? But because it's so expensive, you damn near naked. You damn near walking around these streets naked, right? Because people are going to look at you like, if you don't have these name brands, then you ain't wearing nothing. You might as well just be naked, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the psychological illness that we have in Israel. Scripture reads, and he, who's he? The oppressor, the enemy. You understand? And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck. He's going to put more and more oppression. He's going to continue the treatment, you know what I'm saying, of oppression to the poor people, man, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Until he has destroyed thee. Until he has destroyed thee, man. He's been destroying blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians for over 400 plus years, man. Scripture reads, 49, the Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far. And they're going to come from far, man, and they're going to be against us, man. They're going to be against us, right? Scripture reads, from the end of the earth, right? As swift as an eagle flieth. He's going to be in the air, watching all of our moves, watching everything that goes on. Scripture reads, a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand. We're not supposed to understand the enemy's language, man, English. We're not supposed to understand Spaniard. We're not supposed to understand this, man. We Israelites, you know what I'm saying? Our language is Hebrew. You understand? This is what we're supposed to be understanding. But since we've been disobedient to the Most High God, this is the punishment, right? Scripture reads, verse 50, a nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of old. And they're not going to care about our elders, man. We need to care about our elders. But since we want to be hanging out and doing all the wrong things, leaving our elders vulnerable, because as the elders get older, they get what? They get fragile, right? So they need the younger generations to hold them up, to hold up this truth, man. But guess what? When we busy smoking marijuana and getting high, scripture says, a nation of fierce countenance, of strong countenance, man, which shall not regard the person of the old. They ain't going to care about the old, man. You understand? They're going to just wait for them to just die off. They can care less about them, right? And it says also, nor shew favor to the young. And they can care less about the young. Look at the young now. You understand? Where's our young brothers and sisters now? Right? Two places. Incarcerated or 6 feet deep. You understand? And if you're kissing the oppressor's ass, you're working for him, you're in the strip clubs, or you're selling his goddamn nasty drugs. You understand? And this is the problem that we have in here in Israel when we disobey the Most High God, man. You know what I'm saying? Our enemies are going to be over us, man. Think about it. I'm Officer the Kun of the ISUPK with your daily milk scripture. Shalom.